similar transition. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised to see battle cruisers win it again, as you really don't see them very often.
I want a cannon rush. That's all I want.
All right, well, let's see if any of these guys can muster up a probe. Whoops! Apparently my control button's stuck. There we go. Everybody wins.
How do you? How?
Welcome everybody. My name is BCM Palomino, bringing you our semifinals. These two players are tied up 1-1. We do have on the top right, spawning as the red Zerg, Galock. Everybody cheer. Yay! And at the bottom left, Mr. Time, because I'm dyslexic. That's why I'm going to call him that.
That means you read things backwards, not upside down.
Well, we just have one letter upside down. I assume it just means I'm bad at reading. That's what the doctor said. Nice little Q point going on right after that depot. Looks like he's gearing up for a barracks instead of directly going for that scout. A lot of times you do see this depot SCV scout. I do think he's going to go for the racks first, though. We're seeing time off for making the supply depot right at the ramp instead of right next to his right next to his money. Big chunks of blue rock. Looks delicious. I remember going to the science facility near my town, the science museum, and they used to have this candy, and it was like blue rock. It literally looked like this, but it tasted delicious, and I assume it tasted as delicious as all of these workers.
Well, that's probably why drones do their job.
I know, like, isn't that why you would work? I will work for candy.
Yeah, candy. Well, obviously, Galock is gonna go for a spawning, or going to go for a hatchery in his natural.
Yes. Supply depot more than in time to go ahead and deny this poor little drone. He wants in. He's like that guy who goes into he's like an underage kid trying to go to his first bar, and you know who's the bouncer? That big fat barracks sitting right in front of him. He's gonna go ahead and pew pew. Not gonna get very much done there, but if he does want to go ahead and scoot and shoot around to stay outside of range of that Marine, who is gonna spawn outside, gonna have more than enough wiggle room to power this drone down to a whopping 10 health. Oh, expansion going down right at a regular standard spawner time. I do believe we have our pool first, gas second, few lings coming out. Actually just 4 lings total on the field. I think Galock is going to go ahead and be a bit conservative, drone up a little harder than he has in the past. As we have seen the first game he played, he went for this very powerful one base baneling bust. Second game, we did see some banelings, but he really didn't dedicate to it, which I think really paid off. They didn't commit to it and went ahead and macroed his arse off. And this game, I think we're going to see him moving more and more towards that macro game.
Right. This SCV looks like he's gonna get away clean. One of those Zerglings is gonna go down by these 3 meanie head Marines that have shotguns. That have machine guns.
Automatic shotguns. Oh,
obviously.
Painful.
Why not make them more? No. They actually look so cute in low graphics. They look like those plastic, like the army men. Like, who didn't play with those things?
I did. I played with those things for hours. Holy Jesus.
Like, you could have so much fun with, like, a bunch of little plastic green dudes with guns. It's crazy. And then StarCraft came out, and I was like, what is this madness?
Yeah, those graphics got upgraded well. And a silly little split by time. Really wants to deny any scouting, but it does look like we're not seeing too many drones coming out. We're seeing the baneling that's just about to finish up. And I think Galock is going to go for the one base bust.
Alright, right now, on this map, we have 4 Marines. In beautifully placed positions, aside from the 2 that are, like, hugging each other.
That's beautiful to me.
It's pretty beautiful.
That's a beautiful position for 2 men, in my opinion. Total of 5 racks out. Holy moly, without the expansion, this is either an all-in or the safest expansion ever created.
There is 4 racks. 5 racks. 6 racks. This is definitely just a safe expansion.
This is the safest expansion ever.
It's definitely not a 6 racks all-in.
Definitely, I'm happy we're clear on this.
This is just super safe.
Need one more racks for the 6 racks all in, I think.
Nope, he has 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, yeah, 6.
5, 6, yeah, total of 6. Oh gosh, will he get caught completely out of position by these banelings
Oh, these
trying to
banelings!
catch up to him?
Banelings! Oh,
All the banelings are gone.
Banelings. That was probably the best either of them could have hoped for. Oh man, nice banelings.
24 lings now officially in production, and both players really on one base. I think time isn't out of this yet.
Wow, that's a lot more losses for time, but I don't think he's out of it by any means. Go to the units lost tab. Yeah, time definitely lost a lot more resources than Galock did on that one. 101,350 minerals lost for time has to only 875, which isn't too huge of a difference, but it's still there. It's still recognizable.
Holy all-in Batman. No more drones for the rest of your life, Mr. Queen. You're only making Zerglings. You got a lot of children to feed now. And here we go. Here's the dance. A nice amount of banelings going to go ahead and be more than enough to go ahead and power down the wall. And time is getting ready for it. Looks like these bunkers are going to be well on time. See what I did there. And just pure production expansion now is going down in base. And really, this might be a saving grace if he can defend. And here we go, baby.
You know what I just realized? Didn't TLO invent that build? The 6 racks all in?
Doubt it.
No, well, he like made his own version, and he used to play Zerg.
Alrighty, a lot of banelings going on. There's no more banelings for you, Mr. SCV is coming off the line to try and be the linebacks of this engagement. Really going to be more than enough, and all these lings are down. And right now, 22 lings in production right now. Poor old Mr. Gadlock or Galock is in really a like he needs to put the pain. He needs to put in the pain with these units, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
Oh, their marine count is way too high.
It's way too damn high.
Marine count is too damn high. Nothing really happening for either player right now. A lot of Marines, this expansion is going to go. I'm probably going to lift up and go to the 3rd spot. Just to be all sneaky. That was really awkward. Anyway. A lot of banelings going to come up.
Here we go. Busting the wall right open again. The lings are going to get the Q to go ahead and do it again. Ooh, nice. Very close timing with that supply depot. Holy moly, that
supply
I would be fist pumping the air. My APM would be at 0 right now because I would be so pumped getting that supply depot at the last second. That is so nice.
I just like rip my shirt off.
Yeah. Like, I can imagine it already.
Because that probably just saved him the game.
That should really be your picture on the. It would be like the Hulk mode. We could all have the Hulk mode as we are like in the process of ripping our shirt off. That would be cool and slightly erotic.
Yeah, no, you're that guy.
I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy who asks 15-year-old boys to take their shirt off.
Yeah. I'm only 14.
That makes it better, I think.
Just to make me like a bigger pedophile.
I'm not going to a movie theater today, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's very... Like, what? You should like go to a movie theater
and ask a 15-year-old boy to take. No, I don't want to do that. This isn't going to end well at all. We see the exact same shenanigans coming right back from Galock. It's like he's rinsing his hands off after taking meals, and we are going to see the supply depot go down once again. I wouldn't be surprised to see another small pack of banelings coming out, maybe like 6 to 7 more banelings to go ahead and plop down the other supply depot. But the question is it cost effective? How is the saturation going down on the natural? It does look like we are having drones being produced, and the faraway expansion for time. This is really delicate.
Wow, that was very upsetting to me. I really thought Galock could have had those lings up there and did a number to the mineral line, but unfortunately he just was way out of position with those lings. I'm not sure what he was trying to do with those banelings. He busted on the wall and just left his lings. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked. I'm sad.
Now, this is one of those crucial moments where where Galock needs to start thinking like this guy. He's not even acting like he wants his expansion, his natural. Maybe he has an expansion somewhere else on the field. Why is he so content just staying in his base? Because the longer he stays in his base, the more powerful I can get if I go ahead and get my drone production on. Here we go, another pack. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 banelings going to be more than enough to go ahead and plop down, take out this supply depot, as well as get a few shots off on the Marines. Very nice wall though he has, but this wall is going to come down. I do think this. I'm surprised that these banelings haven't busted down the bunker quite yet.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I honestly, I really thought, I'm really disappointed in Galock. Whenever those banelings kind of came up. I don't blame him. His lings were just out of position, really, and it was just kind of a really unfortunate moment, because he probably could have done a lot of economic damage if he did kind of have his lings ready to go. Hopefully this time, though, he can have his lings ready spaghetti.
Now I'm just hungry. Thank you. Looks like Siege Tank is officially up, and here we go, the sexy. Oh, baby. This tank just went from like 6 range to 13. Oh. What a beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship by that engineer.
Yeah.
Here we go, more banelings trying to do the same thing over and over. He's going to have more than enough banelings to take down part of this wall. And I think Galock could still win this because time is he still really is stuck in his base, not really getting that much bang for his buck on this hidden expansion. It's going to be able to saturate the gas, which is going to be extremely powerful as he is trying to currently tech up this third command center on the way, and it looks like he is finally going to have to move out if he wants to continue that, if he wants to aim for that 3 base saturation. Oh, buddy, that poor SCV.
There's a lot of banelings, but nothing's really going to be able to happen. All those banelings are all clumped up together, and this siege tank is just going to rip apart all of these lings.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh. Right now, what really would be a great idea is to go ahead and grab your spire instead of he already has his layer. You should grab his spire and definitely build some mutas and take down that siege tank and then move up with all the banelings. Or you could just get speed and build a lot more banelings, which is actually perfectly fine too. I enjoy that. This is gonna be really fun. 14 banelings in production. That's a lot of banelings.
Yeah, this is going to be a powerful attack coming from Galock, but I don't know if it's going to be too little, too late. These tanks going to be able to get this one tank and the second tank that's about to move, that's about to go ahead and put its position down. It's going to be able to get at least 2 shots in before these units are actually engaging into the wall. And let's see. Right now, I think it's in Galock's hands to go. We do see a drop going down. Tiwehc not going to be a submissive player 100%, but Galock, what is his mid-game transition? What is he going to? We do see a spore going down. Oh, and there we go. Some of those big splashy shots coming from the siege tank, taking full advantage. These units are at 1-1 right now. And there's the spire. Oh, so much damage coming from these siege tanks, actually.
Oh, these siege tanks. I don't even think any of these banelings are going to be able to do anything. This wall does go down, but all of these zerglings are already dead from the splash damage.
Wow, that's a huge win, really, for Tiwehc. And look at him; he feels confident now taking that expansion. But let's see how much gas we have in the bank. We are on 4 gases right now, which really isn't going to give him very many mutas.
No, it's not. He really should expand. Should have expanded maybe behind that first good attack. And he probably might have been better off. He definitely did take the risk and try to overextend his luck. Actually, no, I'm not going to call that luck. He overextended his attack. He kind of thought, well, maybe I can come back and do it again, but it ended up kind of all falling through. His injects were really off. You can see it from all these queens that have almost full energy. This drop is going to get cleaned up fairly easily. Nothing exciting happening with when it comes to the drop. The spire is